Hey, it's Dean again. I'm going to go ahead and play these. I've got these broken up into clips so they can be sent out in emails. It has to do with size. So this is a conversation with Detective Martin after I came down to Greenville, turned myself in. The Judge Hudson, said I had to report in every week, so I got a chance to talk with him. I'd like to point out that I've been fairly polite throughout all this. I haven't, I don't think I've been rude. I've just been trying to get him to do his job, and it's amazing what he did do.
But I did the math on it. We did, I'd say, I can't believe they can't remember, or they can't recall the number of man hours that were there. I mean, that house was a lot. It was quite a few board feet, and taking boards off between slats that are rotten underneath the windowsills. That's not like putting lap siding up. I mean, that's a time-consuming process of pulling nails out and putting stuff back and recaulking, and I mean, they spent some time over there. And the scoop, I'll have an exact number from Exactimate. I'll probably get there tomorrow. I won't measure their house, but I'm gonna have a satellite done on the house. I think that roof was about $2,800, maybe. So 3,000. So it's not a very big roof, and so the siding was substantial in that amount. Is there any chance you calling them and getting the scope, or am I gonna?
Well, I called and talked to Mr. McQuinn, and he told me that, and this is what he told me, that he didn't think that $300 was done on the siding, the staining and stuff. And that's what he told me. Now, I don't know that, but I'm saying what I was told.
Right.
And
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, because the stain costs more than that. You know what I mean? Like, I do know that. The stain, just buying the stain costs more than that. The wood would cost more than that. So either one of those two items were done. So at least he's changed the tune from absolutely nothing to $300. So now we're going to negotiate. Now,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, but I think his scope would put it at probably, that's what I'm curious about, what the scope was. Because I gave that to Mr. Gonzalez. You know what I mean? When I sold the contract, I handed him the scope. I didn't even think of keeping it. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would I keep the scope?
right.
But the
All right, here's clip 4. Audio is a little different because I have it recorded at a different level or whatever, but it's still the same conversation. It just picks up. I get my dinner. All right, you know, and then the conversation just goes on and on. But basically what this guy is saying, that he never talked to the actual homeowners that I had a contract with. Tina and Robbie McGinn in Travelers Rest, South Carolina. But he did talk to the stripper. This girl she pled guilty on a bomb hoax. She's got multiple meth and crack cocaine, slash crack or whatever it is. Multiple convictions for possession. She's fled from the law. She's, I don't know. There's just numerous felony convictions. This girl, Megan, that is living with her parents because she's in probation, okay? She doesn't have her children weren't in custody. She's been imprisoned from March until October of last year. This contract was written on, I deposited the check sometime in May 29th, something like that. We started on the work on it on June 1st, and I've got check stubs where they went there for a whole week, all right? It's a custom colored stain. But this moron this idiot, this criminal, Detective Martin, J.T. Martin in Greenville County, he's a criminal. He's an evil, evil man. Was real confident to the judge. He made definitive statements. The defendant never did any of the work. Now he's kind of backtracking. He realized he messed up. He also said that Megan, the meth-making mama, came in and told him all about this crime and all these awful things, and like it was her house. I don't believe this girl's ever had a job, okay? I really don't. I mean, based on the research that I've done, it doesn't look like she's even paid her court fees, all right? And how is she making a living now? Is she continuing to manufacture meth? Are these people on meth? Any third-party program that estimates siding that's available to professionals, and I'm still a licensed contractor in South Carolina, these people, there was a bond good through October, I believe, September or October of last year, that if there was a problem, they could have gone and gotten it. But, you know, I usually don't work for trashy people, all right? I've done work for executive of BMW the week before Thanksgiving, one of the senior executives from Germany. Fluor Daniel executives, numerous executives. 5-star rated across the board on internet reviews and things like that. A+ rating with the BBB. Only licensed contractor that's certified metal. We videotaped most of our roofs. This just wasn't dynamic. Changing stain on just a crappy little house up in Travelers Rest. I mean, these people are just trash. They're just garbage. All right. That's all I can say. They didn't pay their deductible. They tried to use a bunch of coupons for Clipper magazine, from a brochure, from the website. Like that's money. No, that's not how it works. See, if I send in the invoice and I give them $1,000 and I'm not going to put it on the invoice, the insurance company's going to send back a check for the second half of the project minus another $1,000, and that cost me $2,000 on a job that's just, you know, it's a loser. I didn't even sell the job originally. It was this a-hole Jared. And these guys don't even have like real bank accounts. They have to put their thumbprints on the thing. That's the kind of... I'm not trying to pick on poor people, but I am picking on people that pick on me. Just trashy. But Martin violated numerous laws, 17, 13, 50 in South Carolina states, that he can't give it an inaccurate reason for the arrest. I was picked up on an extradition warrant, held for 7 days in Gaston County, almost 8. They wouldn't let me out. You know, they could have held me for 21 days. You know, then you have to pay for a bondsman up here, and then you go down there. And speaking of bondsmen, my bond was exactly the same as Megan the meth-making mama's for her meth manufacturing program. $10,000. My bond's $10,000. South Carolina, I have a $5,000 bond for going down there. She had a $5,000 bond for violating some law about stealing metal or selling stolen metal. You know what? I don't have a criminal conviction. I don't have one. Excuse me. I do have a fishing without a license in North Carolina without a little trout sticker on it. I can buy handguns. Well, I can't now, but this guy's just a joke. I believe the reason he is after me is in 1988 or 89, I had a little pool hall in Greenville called D's Pool Hall. Or just D's. It was named after me. I took some of my college money and we bought this building, and we had about $300,000 in it in the 80s, and we had, you know, 6, 8, 10 pool tables, whatever it was. We had bands in there. Like, I guess the biggest name I had in there was Jody Bon Jovi from, you know, the 80s or whatever. The Oath, which was a local Greenville band, played a lot. We just had different entertainment, and the beer license was in my mom's name, and but our primary business was poker machines. But I remember directly, and even at our liquor license, one of those cops, a redheaded guy, I can't remember his name, but he was just a complete ass, just an ass. Showed up at our liquor license, talked about me shooting people, and that I was a cocaine dealer and all this stuff. Man, you make more money on poker machines than you do in the cocaine business. Unless you're like super kingpin running the boats or something, I wouldn't think that you do. You know, the people I've been in jail with, you know, hell, they put me in jail with a guy on a $100,000 bond hold, facing 10 years to life for his third crack house conviction or whatever. Whole nother story. But this is a contractor dispute. I did the house. I mean, if I do this all over the place, JT Martin said in the conversation, you know, I can play them all for you. I mean, they're probably about 30 minutes a piece on them. But on the second one, he thought I was a gypsy roofer, and you know, he thought I was American Shingles, and he's like, man, I'm really surprised you got a license and a bond. You know, most of you guys. He didn't even look that shit up. Okay, this guy's just a joke of a cop. The reason he is doing this is 25 years ago, he and I ran into each other in Greenville on the south side over there in that trashy little part of area, and just over there on Donaldson Center, you know, just a rough area. But that's where the money's at in the gambling business. That's where little honky-tonk bar, beer joint type places thrive. It's the Dewey's Pawn Shop now on Old Augusta Road. But just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But it was over a girl. Yeah, the hot Swiss girl, he's like 8 years older than we are. We're like 18, 19. We're going out. He kind of bothers her and all this bunch of stuff. He's just a piece of garbage, man. Just a piece of garbage over a girl. Ugh. What a lowlife. All right.